I'm Emily.
Hi there, I'm Kenya.
Hey. Kenya, you got your braces on.
Oh no, they're still on, but they're clear. So they're incognito. So yeah, but
gosh, on FaceTime they don't even show up.
I know. So we're going to be talking about our Genius Hour project, which is kind of a thing we do at our school where we either create a business or do something that we personally enjoy or kind of want to further kind of. So we both kind of want to do something involved in providing education for a student in Africa of some sort, and so we decided to sell things like jewelry, but more on the simple side, not as nice as yours, but something that teens could wear, that kind of thing, just to sell at a reasonable price. And then I think our profit is about $1,400 what we want to raise. And so we've made most of the jewelry, and what we really want to do now is sell and get some ideas of how to sell it and certain things like that. So.
And advice and anything that would be helpful.
So we have some questions, if that's okay. So our first question that we were thinking of is what's the best way that we can promote our jewelry? Because we posted on our Instagrams, but not fully yet kind of. So we want to get some nice photos, so a website, a blog, Instagram. What's the best thing we could do?
Yeah. Well, how would they purchase it? How would people?
Oh, so sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
No.
We were wanting to start a website, but then we kind of need to downgrade that a little bit. So most likely either DMing us at school, but we want to ship out, but then if it's at our school, just give even trades in a way.
And we haven't figured out the money transaction yet, but I think if we could either Venmo it or PayPal, something like that, and create an additional savings account for this project specifically, so that they could just transfer the money into that.
So you can do that account. On Venmo or PayPal. You can have a savings account.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Or it directs it to a certain credit card that we could do. And then take our money. So for example, there's this one girl at our school named Christina, and she's already offered can I buy 2 chokers for about $10? So it would just be an even exchange where I asked her what colors would you like, and then that kind of easy situation.
And then my friend in Colorado, we were talking, and I was like, yeah, I'm making these. We're selling them to promote education in Africa. And she's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And then she texted me today and was like, hi, I have 20 people at my school that want to buy your stuff. And I was like, wow, okay, perfect. So.
Yeah, well, do you, okay. I guess my question is, I'm trying to think about, I guess you don't, do you need to charge sales tax? Do you know that?
Ooh, that is a good question. I don't think so, just because we aren't keeping the profits. It's more of a really easy
it's all good. It's essentially a donation.
Yes.
So okay, so what you would need to do is you're gonna need to word it as an exchange for a, maybe you put it all. Okay, and this will help you also, because so with promoting it and selling it. So it'll help you get across that this is donation, it's for a nonprofit, by saying instead of it's $10 for this necklace, it's for a donation of $10, you get your choice of blue, green, or purple choker.
Okay, good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea.
So then if anybody, at the Tennessee Revenue Department hears about it, they're not going to be like, well, where's my sales tax?
Good idea. Okay, yeah.
So, it's clearly just for donation. No, if this thing gets much, if it gets much bigger where you need to raise, if you rate, I think there's a point where you may want to look into it. I think for small amounts of money, $10 and $20, you don't have to be a 501(c) in order to ask for money and get donations. You don't have to be a registered charity.
Okay.
But that might be something to think about.
Okay, great.
So what I would do is do all the free things first. So blogs are free through Blogspot.
We have a blog. We do have Blogspot.
Yeah.
So that's where we're posting daily vlog, or not daily, but weekly blogs. Yeah. Of our updates. So the next blog we'll do is talking about this interview kind of thing. So.
Yeah. And then.
So.
Sorry, we have Instagram, which we can promote, and then.
Does it have its own Instagram handle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
good. Should we tell our name?
Sure.
Okay. Our name is Giving Growth Jewelry. So just because
Okay.
we're like giving and then providing growth between other kids.
Yeah.
That's
So
our handle.
In the bio on your Instagram for that, do you link to the blog?
That's what we were planning on doing.
Yeah.
Because we were going to originally do a website, but then we were like, I think it's going to be more of a locally based selling thing. So then we're
just link to the blog so they can go and learn more.
Great.
And get the whole story. Awesome. Hold on. I have a 6-month-old puppy. Got to find him. Good. You're laying down. Good.
No problem. Okay.
You want to see him?
Yeah.
Oh, Nugget.
I love him.
I have to make sure he's not eating something like a rug.
Totally fine.
Okay.
So the next thing that we wanted to like kind of cover was like pricing wise.
Yes.
So like we have like a basic pricing system where we could do like 1 for $6 or 2 for $10 kind of thing, and then like bracelets and like rings are like different prices. But we don't want to go too much and we don't want to go too less since our goal is $1,400 and the span till about what, May, or is it March?
It's March.
It's March. The end of March is when we have to have that money raised. So do you think that's a decent price?
So how many different products do you have?
We have rings, necklaces, and bracelets. So right now, I'm wearing one of the necklaces, and it's like a gold kind of look. And then we have bracelets, and you can also like take the necklaces and just put them on your wrist as like 2, and that's also a bracelet. So we have 3.
Okay, so I would now in the rings and then the bracelets, do you have a lot of variations?
Lots of colors. I think we have around like 12 colors or more. I don't know, but like they're just standard chokers. Cause like we bought them at just not Marshalls. What's it called?
Michael's,
that's the name. And so we just have like standard rings, so they're not like super like, they're not cheap, but enough to like.
They're not cheap, but they're not like
high quality, beads and stuff. So that like in between.
Well, okay. Yeah, I would say keep it simple. Like don't like it, the more I would have fewer styles and
kind of figure out what people like and then kind of base it off that. And stick
with you can start like if you have to you want to keep track of what's popular and what people are buying in case you have to reorder anything.
Okay.
And that way you don't like just go, let's just go reorder. You want to reorder what is the most popular, and then like if you get you could do like a flash sale for the ones you have like 1 and 2 left of, like the color. Like if you have 1 or 2 of the others left, you could bundle them together and do it as a bundle for a donation of $10.
Great. Yeah, that's great.
To get rid of those. Yeah. Those last little ones. So, but I would have them direct message you on Instagram with okay, I'll tell you what I've worked. You post it, and then you let them know, there's only this many of this color or something like that. And for a donation of $10, you get $6 gets 1, $10, a donation of $10, you can have 2. And kind of you want to create this idea of scarcity so that they're like, oh, I better get in before they're gone, right?
Yeah.
So you can be transparent with how many you have left.
Okay, great.
Because then it makes them feel urgent, like I need to go direct message her now.
Okay,
right?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So, but what you can also do, what I've seen them do, is have them comment below, comment below. Comment sold below and specify your color, and then send us a direct message with your Venmo, or PayPal information or whatever, and then y'all can send them an invoice. And then you can put in the comment that they have to pay within 24 hours, or they lose their, you move on to the next person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because our teacher gave us the idea of like maybe doing a poll, like people voting. Like they said, like and Fridays are like our Genius Hour days where we like work on it and stuff. So like she gave the idea of like asking just everyone in like the classroom, like, hey, what colors would you prefer if you were to buy these, and like base it kind of off that, but not just like one classroom, but like multiple people, kind of like what you said, like get like a majority of what people like.
And you can you can do a poll in your Insta story.
Yes, that's what we were gonna do.
Do that too.
Cool.
So yeah, that would be a good idea.
Great. And then
I think just direct message with sell it that way.
Okay, and then same with like exporting and stuff, kind of like with like your Colorado friends. What would be like the best like shipping, like exporting, like most efficient way of doing it? Like how do you do it? Like best prices for it? Because they're small enough to like put just in envelopes with like a stamp and stuff. So is that just the most efficient way to do it? Most likely.
They're gonna get broken. I mean, you'd need at least a bubble mailer.
Okay. Yeah, we have bubble wrap.
And you can buy some pretty small bubble mailers. It's like an envelope that's lined with bubble wrap. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it seals itself. So, how many of these things so if you need 14, you're going to sell about 100?
About, yeah.
Pieces?
Roughly.
Okay. You can go on Uline. Now, it's going to take a little bit of an investment, but you can go on Uline. It's U, the letter U, Line, and you can they have all different sizes of these bubble mailers.
Okay.
So you probably need like a little one. You probably need like a 5x7, 4x6, something small, right?
Very small.
And you can buy a box of 100 of them, and it's not very expensive. It comes out to like 11 cents a mailer.
Oh, so about $10, $11 total?
Yeah. Now, they do charge shipping. So, I mean, it probably is going to come out to like 20 cents a mailer, but still, you're not going to have somebody who goes, well, it came broken, and so I need another one.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, great.
And if you went to like Walmart, it's going to be like twice as that much, about 50 cents to $1 per mailer.
Yeah. Okay, great.
So that'll save money. Now, the only thing is you're not going to mail out 100.
Right.
So let's back that up.
So maybe like buy 50, roughly. I think
you'd have to look at Uline. I think the boxes come in a minimum of 100. Okay. But you might be able to get a box of 50. Just look around on the internet and see what you can find, maybe like Amazon, for the cheapest price for a bubble mailer. Okay.
Yeah. Great.
And you probably only need like 25 to 50.
Okay, great.
So now, if that doesn't work, then you need to charge them shipping.
Right? Yes.
Anyway, so to ship something USPS pretty much anywhere domestically, in the United States, USPS is going to be the cheapest way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to cost you about $6.75 to send a bubble mailer.
Okay.
Could cost you a little less because the weight
is really light.
Yeah, take one to the take one to the post office and put something in there and just say, hey, I want to see what's this going to cost, and put in like California. Put as far away as you can get. Put a zip code in California. Just pick a zip code, and they'll tell you what it'll cost, and then that's how much you need to charge for shipping. Get your money out of your mailer.
Cool.
So, like, if they say it's going to cost $6 to send it to California, then it's a $6.25, and then your mailer costs 25 cents. It's $6.25 to ship.
Great.
Okay.
What about if we like bubble wrapped or like had tiny little bags and then put that in just like a simple envelope with a stamp? Would that cost less?
It's still the problem is that when anything that has dimension is put in a paper envelope, like a letter envelope, and then it goes through those machines that stamp it, like that postmark it. They're going to postmark it at the top and the bottom. When it does that, it rips that. If there's anything in there that has dimension or it's hard, it will rip through that paper. Then it's all coming out, and it's
okay. Gotcha.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, that's the situation.
Okay, that's good. I think most of it will be like local, but then like a couple will be more out of range.
Yes, absolutely. But also, if we have like one person, we could send them all in a package and then have them distribute it.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
You send it all to your friend. You're your friend to get all her orders together. You send them all to her, and when she distributes them.
Yep.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Now that's probably gonna involve a box.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely. But that would be cheaper than
selling individual ones to simple. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, and if they're inside a cardboard box, you could put each one in a paper envelope with the person's name on the outside.
That's a good. Okay, cool. And then going on to like the donation point of view, do you know like if we should either do it like through organization or other ways? Because I think you donate a portion of your money to organizations.
Yep.
Is there like a way you do that or?
Oh, so you don't have a charity that you're already working with in Africa?
My dad works for World Vision, so we were either thinking of that or Compassion International, which is a solid option, but they focus more on like communities, and we're trying to like do it by like one person individually at a time. So
because like it's similar with like Show Hope, like we have like a child with Show Hope, and like we give them money that gives them like education and food, that kind of similar situation. So
we were wondering if you knew any that were like specifically targeted to like one child in a project.
In Africa, I don't.
Okay.
We could always maybe try to switch.
I can connect you to one in Honduras. It's a school. My father-in-law works with it, and it's a school there that he and his friends found out about, and they in the Rotary Club that he's part of, they raise money for this, and that they basically it helps the family. It's like very rural, and the families. It gives them money to be able to the children to go to school and during the day, and then the mothers take turns cooking the beans and rice that the children eat for lunch. So it helps them to buy beans and rice to feed the kids lunch. So and a lot of these kids, that's like the meal that they get for the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
So that is one that I know of.
Okay, great. Right. Yeah, we can like reach out to them and see.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I think our last question that we just kind of like wonder.
So if you need help connecting with them, let me know.
Okay, great. That's awesome. And then I think our last question was like, what's like your most popular item, like style wise?
Is it like necklaces or bracelets or like?
You know, like for the last couple of years, bracelets have seemed to be really popular. I guess like because people like to wear more than one at a time.
Right.
And then
simple, is that seem to be the trend? More simple style or?
Yeah, like for girls your age, it would be like a small little bracelet. And then the choker. Yeah. It's popular for girls.
Perfect.
Very popular at the moment.
Yes.
Great.
And then do you think our audience range would mainly be teen girls? Like we were thinking like maybe reaching out to like guys with certain bracelets that aren't as girly in a way, but we just didn't know if that would actually like take off. Just to have a bigger demographic.
It would in Nashville before it would in Birmingham.
Well, yeah, for sure. But just like I don't know if we have any examples, but like just like more simple, like maybe black colors and stuff like that. We could try to do.
Yeah.
Black or dark gray or something. Yeah,
for sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, what I would do also on Instagram. I mean, I guess you know how to do this. Like you go have that Instagram account, follow your friends, and follow some other people, and create like a hashtag for it.
Okay.
So that because
if they see one picture, they'll look at the hashtag and see multiple. If they
right, and you know you can do like little giveaways with it, or do like little contests and stuff. Then that helps you gain followers.
Yeah, like if you were to follow, you're entered to win a free necklace, something like that.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
What I have found, and like, because kids your age, they don't like to post stuff on their Instagram too much.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're very particular about what they post. So, but they'll put. Do y'all do Instagram stories personally?
I've never used it, but I use
occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally.
Like if I'm at the
skip
beach.
that. Okay, college girls will do Instagram stories. So. What you would do is you would the kind of contest you would want to do that your age group would maybe interact in is like this post, or follow us, like this post, tag friends.
Promoting it more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when they tag their friend, they see it.
Yeah, I would definitely consider using that. Yeah. It's just like in that. Yeah, sure.
And then maybe like if you could have a contest where I mean, some people just like, you could make little cards, and as you like, maybe you attach it to the necklace and say something like, post this to your Insta story with hashtag whatever y'all use, and then and tag us, or whatever, and for a chance to win another necklace or another bracelet, whatever.
Cool, yeah.
That would be,
because then you can see, and you can maybe like maybe you pick a winner once a month or once a week.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If you pick a winner once a week, they're like, ooh, there might be a really good chance for me to win.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
that's
a good
all
idea.
the questions we had.
Yeah.
Is that? Are we good? I think.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for talking.
It's so great
to
meet you.
Yeah, it was good to see you.
No problem. Hope I helped. Thank you. Good to see you,
Kenya. Bye.
Thank you.